We would like to invite to compose the table Claude Mrs. Claude Piermez, Vice President of Research and Laboratory of Reference of the Osvaldo Cruz Foundation, Fio Cruz. Dr. Mário Roberto Baibich, Coordinator of Micro and Nanotechnologies of the Ministry of Science and Technology. Mr. Michael Roco is a consultant in nanotechnology of the National Foundation of Science and the architect of the National Initiative of Nanotechnology in the United States, being founder of the Subcommittee of Technology, Engineering, Science and Nanoscale from the National Council of the Science in the White House. Mr. William Waissmann, General Coordinator of this symposium. Mr. Paulo Roberto Martins, founder and coordinator of the Brazilian Network of Research in Nanotechnology, Society and Environment, ReNanoSom. Nanotechnologies have assumed relevance in the research and basic research for finished products for consumption. Practically all sectors of production are involved with the universe of the billionth part of the metro. Graduations are available and are dedicated to this subject. Graduations and post-graduations are dedicated to the subject. In this moment, we invite Mr. Paulo Roberto Martins, founder and coordinator of the Brazilian Network of Research in Nanotechnology, Society and Environment, ReNanoSom. Good morning to all. With satisfaction, I'm happy to be here, being the first to talk at the opening of our 7th International Seminar of Nanotechnology, Society and Environment. I have to make a few thanks in order to make public that we are performing this 7th seminar thanks to the contribution of many people. I cannot give the complete list of institutions, but to all those who have contributed, I would like to thank them officially, especially to Professor William Waissmann, who assumed coordination of this 7th seminar, and we know what that means. Every year, this event becomes more and more complex and more important. I would like to thank Fio Cruz Foundation that has welcomed us in this 7th seminar. It's a centenary institution in Brazil, very important in the health industry, and which has an interface in this seminar in nanotechnology and health. And I would also like to thank the Ministry of Agricultural Development that has helped us since the first seminar along these 7 seminars in the sense of making possible this event, and also the several institutions that are present in this event. I would also like to thank to the international speakers who are here, who had long trips to come to Rio de Janeiro and to socialize their knowledge with us. We hope leaving this 7th seminar with more knowledge produced about this subject. To the international speakers, I thank you very much for your collaboration. I would also like to thank our colleagues in Brazil who also give their contribution, come to give their contribution, and we were able to agglutinate more people that are working under nanotechnology to expose to the public and also to those who are interested in seeing our seminars in our sites. Of this knowledge we have collected in the last years. This is a collective achievement. We would like to thank all these actors that have contributed to, and we hope to continue our trajectory. We can already announce that the 8th seminar will be taken in the city of Porto Alegre with several institutions, such as IPA, Unicinos, Catholic University of South and so forth, Fonda Centro and other institutions that are helping us to perform the 8th seminar. So we are producing knowledge and socializing with those who are interested and working in the public in general. All those who have collaborated, I would like to thank you very much indeed. Let's give the floor to Mr. William Waissmann, General Coordinator of this symposium. Good morning to all. Let me thank you for your presence, especially of our opening table, our symposium of Renonosoma about Oswaldo Cruz, under the sponsoring of Oswaldo Cruz, has a basic subject, which is thinking health. Thinking health within the perspective, in the constitutional and organic perspective of health, is to incorporate generally happiness. This is a specific moment of the symposium deals with potential effects of nanotechnologies, social and sanitary effects and environmental ones as well, regarding welfares or potential drawbacks. This is because we all have to sit together and debate the facts. On one hand, in a way they can bring happiness, and on the other hand side that can bring us even more happiness. There is no contradiction between development people and people who are a little bit more worried with impacting processes. These technologies exist, they are around, and we can treat them in an appropriate way with an essential commitment of production of happiness. This happiness production, this management of happiness is the basic fundament of the health promotion. So acclaimed health promotion, nothing more than something that has such an importance in our organic law. I would like to thank you all and wish you an exceptional seminar. Would like to thank you for the presence of everybody, the sponsors also, Renosoma and the Fiocruz Foundation, our home, and we're always thanking them. Thank you very much. The seminar intends to be an exchange place, collecting information and productions of technology and health areas, and also getting to know its potentials and social impacts, sanitary and regulating ones, also about rural developing policies by debates and roundtables led by many guests, international and national guests. Let's give the floor to Mr. Michael Constantin Roco, consultant in nanotechnology of the National Foundation of Sciences and the architect of the National Initiative of Nanotechnology in the United States. He's the founder of the Subcommittee of Technology, Engineering and Science of Nanoscale of the White House Council.
Thank you. Yes, I think it's done. First of all, thank you for the invitation to attend and to address this forum on the behalf of all speakers from the United States. I am back to Brazil. In fact, I was many times 10, 15 years ago when we had a very strong collaboration, in fact, in managing different areas of research, including nano. And we have strong collaborations to CNPq, with FINEPI, Ministry of Science. This was not the case in the last 4 or 5 years, and I hope that this meeting will be an opportunity to reinforce the collaborations. Brazil is the leader from the point of view of intellectual output in nanoscale science and engineering in Latin America. However, it's a lot of potential for growth, especially in technological aspect and collaborative aspect. And on behalf of National Science Foundation and National Nanotechnology Initiative, I would like to recognize these fast advancements in Brazil and also to express the interest of having more interactions between these two communities from Brazil and the United States that have so much potential. In fact, in the United States, we have now about 80 new centers and networks established in the last 10 years during the NNI. And these are very good centers where collaboration can be developed because they are long-term programs, they are on the web, and all have activities, dedicated funds for outreach, education, and international activities. And I hope during this meeting to identify maybe several areas where such a collaboration can develop. Certainly, I would like to close that science and engineering are the core of human endeavor, and we are fortunate to be at this front of the wave of science and to enjoy this experience. Thank you.
This event is organized by the Oswaldo Cruz Foundation, the research network of nanotechnology, support of Sérgio Roca and Fiocruz, Farmanguinhos, Fiocruz, CNPq, CAPS, Unicred, Rio, and MDA, and the foundation. Let's now give the floor to Mr. Baibich. Could you tell us some words? Good morning. Infelizmente não se ouve nada. Infelizmente não se ouve nada. this responsible can bring. Okay. I will not speak longer. I just would like to express my desire that this meeting will be successful in all senses, that we establish bridges between several areas of knowledge, and that we have a better view of when we entered this morning. Thank you very much. I would like to give the floor to Mrs. Claude Piermez, Vice President of Research and Laboratories of Reference of the Fiocruz Foundation. I cannot hear it. Okay. The President of the Foundation, Oswaldo Cruz Paulo Gardelha. I would like to say hello to the members of the table, Dr. Mário, Norberto of the Ministry of Science and Technology, Dr. Roco. Obrigado por vir. Dr. Paulo Martins, coordinator of Renanosoma, and William from Fiocruz, coordinator of this event. It's a great pleasure for Fiocruz to be here and to share with Renanosoma this 7th seminar, International Seminar of Nanotechnology, that has the objective of discussing this new science in the health industry especially. We know nanotechnology will include the comprehension of several areas such as physics, chemistry, biology, focusing objects in a nanometric scale. And the use of this scale has directed the world to a transformation route, which is very radical and important. It's a challenge of processes and products that affect our daily lives. We know that these properties, these nanometrical or genomechanical properties are linked to health directly and to diseases. So the application of nanotechnology and nanoscience in medicine is very huge. There's countless examples. I think during this seminar we will mention them. On the other hand side, although this nanoscience is present in our daily lives, in a large variety of consumption products, it will be very important to reflect about consequences of these technological disruptions and with the indiscriminated use of these products. It's important to evaluate this use on the environmental, sanitary, and social and ethical point of view, as Dr. William Waissmann mentioned. We also know that Brazil, in the last decades, was able to build an excellent technology system in several sectors. Now it is clear that nanotechnology has a very huge potential in aggregating new synergies to this Brazilian effort of economic and scientific and technological development. We are few people in the country who are working with this new science in a country with our proportions, of course, continental proportions. This is why I think it's essential to make an investment in learning, to prepare a critical mass, an important critical mass, to get prepared to a future that will have a fair society, equalitarian and sustainable society. I would like to welcome you all and telling you that Fiocruz has opened doors to you, and we are very receptive to this new science, and we have a big will to invest in this area. I would like you to enjoy this seminar because I think the expertise that is here is very concentrated. We have a lot to win with people who are in our seminar. Those who are not from Rio de Janeiro, I would like to welcome you all in Rio de Janeiro. Obrigado. Obrigado. Now we would like to thank the presence of all, and we wish you an excellent event. We will have a small coffee break now, and we'll be back to at 10:45. We will come back to the first conference. Thank you very much.